Welcome back. Travis Doshier is here from the Yellville Chamber of Commerce, and a new thing that's coming up. I think you want to get audience or resident participation, or is it restricted to anybody? Or
not restricted at all. We'd like to open it up to anybody around the region. We're trying to advertise it as big as we can to let folks know. We are looking for a new logo for the Yellville Area Chamber of Commerce. The current logo is, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just a little bit older. I think in fact, that my dad was probably on the Chamber of Commerce board when they came up with that logo.
It must have been a good logo then.
It's time to go on and move on to something new. So
what is the current logo?
The current logo, I don't have it with it. It's got the state of Arkansas, and then there's a little turkey about where Yellville is on the map, and then it says Yellville Area Chamber of Commerce. It's in yellow and red. It's color. It's a nice logo, but we think we can probably graduate up and do some new, spice it up. I like that, Sandy.
Okay, you want so you're looking for an artist rendering,
right? It is open for all those creative people out there, and no one on the board is very creative, so we're opening it up to all those creative folks out there.
You just offended everybody else.
Everybody else on the board is now shaking their head.
They'll elect you president of the board now. That's what.
But yeah, we're looking for something. Either it can be done by hand, or if you're computer savvy and you want to do something, graphically on the computer, you can do that. It can be done in ink, pencil.
But it doesn't really need to be a photo. I would assume you don't want a photo.
Not looking for a photo. We're just looking for a good logo. Yellville Area Chamber of Commerce. Right.
That's it.
Put it on there. It can be as small as 5 by 5 inches, or it can be as big as 25 by 25 inches. Just so long as whatever size it is, we're able to shrink it down and not lose any integrity on it, and put it on letterhead.
Well, that's a good point, because we have had that problem with our company logos. We've had 2 or 3 over the 8 years that we've been in business, and some logos look good small. Right. But when you blow them up, they don't look as good, and vice versa. If you have one big and you shrink it down, all the detail is gone.
Right. You want to have something that you can put on that business that looks good and people can see from the street, but also something that'll look good on the letterhead or on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Something like that. So we're looking for anything.
Just to help people, the more simple design, the more recognizable and more longevity it has. Is there any requirements or themes that you're looking for? You said you had a turkey on one, but
we had
not necessarily.
We're not looking for anything specific. Like you're saying, the more detailed you get, you would start to lose some of that if you shrunk it down or you made it bigger. So simple is fine. As the only thing that it must have on there is Yellville Area Chamber of Commerce. It can have anything else, any color scheme. We don't have a specific color scheme with us, so we're looking for someone to actually create that logo for us. We've had several submissions already. We're very encouraged with those, but there's always someone out there that doesn't know about what's going on, so we'd like to have as many as we can get.
The
deadline is July the 15th, which is coming up in a hurry. 3 o'clock on July 15th will be the deadline. Then the chamber board will look through those and pick out a few finalists, and I think the idea is to then put it out to the chamber membership and let the chamber membership select and vote on which one they like. So it'll be a voted decision, but we're pretty excited about it. I'm anxious to see the ideas that come forward. We did something very similar to this in Eureka Springs and had a overwhelming response and got a great logo for the Eureka Springs Area Chamber of Commerce. So hoping to have kind of the same thing with this one in Yellville and see what we get. I think it's going to be very encouraging.
Now you say it's a contest. Is there any reward for the winners?
There is. We will award the winner $250, and they'll also have I think it's logo designed by a credit on the chamber website and on Facebook, so that people will know that it's there. It's a nice little reward. $250. I think I could find a way to use $250 this time of year.
By awarding that money, I guess you would own the logo after that point. Right, that's part of the agreement, I'm sure.
It belongs to the Chamber of Commerce. Actually, the submission itself actually belongs to the Chamber of Commerce. Once we receive that, the only restrictions on the artwork on that is it has to be original. We we can't have anything that's been copyrighted or trademarked in some other way other than the font. I think the font is something that can be used that's universal.
So they can't take it, like, there was a turkey on this original one, so somebody can't pop a turkey off of Photoshop, not Photoshop, but clip art or anything like that. They have to actually have drawn that themselves.
Design it or draw it themselves or create it digitally.
Okay, that's important, because there might be people with the computers think, oh, well, I can, cut and paste and click and drag, and when I put it, it's kind of like teaching students about plagiarism at school. Just because you mix the words around doesn't mean it's not still plagiarism.
That's right.
So it's got to be yours.
Exactly. So we're looking forward to it. But yeah, if you're interested out there and want to get some more information on it, I encourage you to check us out on Facebook, and you can also call the chamber offices at 870-449-4676, and Carolyn will email you the rules and regulations if you'd like, and get those back to us. Like I said, they can be done hard copy. They can just bring them into the offices, which are located at the depot, which is right up at the top of the hill in Yellville, across from the Hilltop Restaurant, or you can send them in via email if you'd like, and we'll get them that way as well.
Now, your Facebook designation, how did it get to that? Is it Yellville Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah, it's facebook.com/Yellville Chamber. That'll get you to the Facebook page, and you can pick up.
Now, do you spell Yellville the way she spelled it, or?
It's actually spelled Yellville.
There we go, Yellville.
Get that straight. Only someone from Yellville can get away with it.
Yeah, that's right.
I live over there at Yellville. That sort of stuff. But is there a motto or anything associated with it?
Yeah,
you just strictly want Yellville Chamber of Commerce. And so people, if you're like very artistic out there, but you really don't know much about Travis and my hometown, you can Google Yellville and find out about the Turkey Trot events. It's on Crooked Creek, and maybe some of the history somebody might even incorporate.
Buffalo River is close by. Sure.
Would it be okay to incorporate, like, the courthouse, or would that wouldn't be a copyrighted image?
It wouldn't be a copyrighted image. No, we have a beautiful courthouse that you can take images of that. We have also the Red Raven Inn, which is right there on Crooked Creek, a beautiful building that's very noticeable and very unique to Yellville.
Exactly.
We've got some beautiful buildings downtown. So yeah, anything like that will be fine as long as it's originally done by you. You will be in good shape with that.
And people can give more than one submission.
Up to three. Up to three submissions per contestant. Yes.
And there's not an age limit. If a 3-year-old comes up with something good, we'll take it.
And sometimes those are the best ones.
Yeah, that's right.
They think outside the box.
That's right.
Is there an entry fee?
No entry fee at all. It's free.
Okay.
So yeah, just get your thought process going. I would say one other thing. If you've got some ideas, but maybe you don't really know and you're not really that creative in doing something, go ahead and contact the chamber, because we may have someone on the other side of that's not really that creative but has very good artistic abilities. Right. We'll try to pair you guys up together and see if you can't come up with something and put it on paper together.
Sometimes we say, I see a banner or I see this, but they don't. Someone who just basically can't draw a stick man that's recognizable, but they can see something in their mind.
Exactly. So yeah, give us a call, and if you're one or the other, we'll see if we can't find someone that can help you out on the other side that you're needing help with. We'd like to do that.
Well, Travis, I could use an extra $250.
Who couldn't?
Well,
try
in these days and times.
Try to be creative. Now, we had, let's see, Lynn was on here, and who was on here with Lynn talking about the new depot. That's up and running.
It is up and going. I tell you what, if you've not been up to the depot, we are so excited about that. For those of you who don't know, we moved that's the original North Yellville depot, and we moved it from up along the train tracks just outside of Summit. We moved it up to the top of the hill and put it in place and completely refurbished it, put a big deck around it with seating areas, and we have a gift shop where you can get all the visitor center type things, coffee cups and T-shirts, and we'll have the new Turkey Trot T-shirt will be there very shortly, and we can talk about that if you'd like. But we also have a little museum, a little history there as well about the mining. Mining was very big in the Yellville area, rush and zinc and all that. So we have a nice display of mining equipment and things there, and we just received a grant. I think it was maybe 2 months ago. We received a grant that's going to help us refurbish the caboose. We have a caboose up there, and right now it's just being used for storage, but they're going to be coming in, they're going to be completely refurbishing it and cleaning it up, and it's going to be great for birthday parties
Oh,
and
nice.
it's going to have some little space in there where you can have the kids can come up and have a birthday party. We've got a great pavilion up there.
You cleaned the park up.
The park is new. That's the original city park up at the top of the hill, and we've cleaned it up.
Disrepair, yeah.
It is really sharp. But yeah, come up to the depot. It's really nice. Carolyn loves to have visitors come in and visit with her, and we're really excited about the depot. We've had our last 2 chamber banquets. We've had them right there, just so people could see it and get involved with it. So it's nice. Fun. We'll have some camping areas up there eventually. We won't have the full RV spots available for quite some time, but we do have some tent camping. If you'd like to come camp with us, we'd let you do that too.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. Good deal.
All right.
Are we about out of time or anything?
We've got a little bit more time.
I was going to mention Turkey Trot. I bet you can't zoom in on that because we've been laughing about Turkey Trot up there.
That's the logo
This
for that.
is the 66th annual Turkey Trot.
66th annual Turkey Trot. It is the longest continuous running festival in the state of Arkansas.
Wonderful. Strut your
years.
Stuffing is the motto.
We put that out as well to local folks. Give us some ideas of what you'd like to see for your 2011 Turkey Trot theme, and we had a lot of good ideas. Gobble till you wobble was an idea. And then, strut your stuff, strut your stuffing. We really liked that, and we actually found on YouTube the dance, the Turkey Trot, and it's a pretty interesting little dance. And so we kind of went off of that theme. It's 2 persons dancing, and it was actually outlawed by the Vatican because at that time, which was back in the 20s, it was just a little bit too risque. The Turkey Trot was. So, but yeah, we're pretty excited. Turkey Trot is the second weekend in October every year, and downtown is closed off. We have got great vendors, great entertainment, and Strut Your Stuffing is the 2011 theme. As you saw, we kind of played off of the Route 66 logo with being at 66 years, and we've got turkeys on there and the plane, and that's what everybody wants. That'll be our T-shirt design.
The Turkey Trot T-shirts. There are actually people who do come to Yellville year round. They'll stop in just to get a Turkey Trot T-shirt.
Turkey Trot T-shirt is a collector's item along with the button. We've got people that come back every year just to get their button and add it to their collection. So those are nice items. We really like having folks from all over come, but it's the people right here in the Ozarks that keep Turkey Trot going.
It'd be nice to see all 66 buttons.
Well, I don't know how many years they've been having buttons, but a long time.
They've been doing them a while. We've got a display up at the depot of all the buttons that we've ever put out. So
well, that's nice.
And we've got some left over from years past. If you're missing one from your collection, come on in and get it and complete that collection.
That's right. You're missing a button. Well, we got just about 1 or 2 more minutes, and so let's plug the Music on the Square. Yellville has Music on the Square,
Music
and mention the Farmers Market again.
Yes, the Music on the Square. It's on Saturday nights between Memorial and Labor Day, and they bring in entertainment from around the area. It's from 7 till 9, and great music. They close down the street on the square and come in there. They've added Farmers Market to that this year. In the past, they've done it in the mornings, the Farmers Market, and didn't have a real good turnout, so they've put that there of an evening, and it is just taken off. There's all kinds of vendors and booths. Come and get some, fresh produce or jellies or crafts or anything, and the crowds are great. And we're really excited. If you'd like a schedule of the entertainers for Music on the Square, you can go to Yellville.com. That's our website, and there is a link there to the Music on the Square entertainment schedule for 2011.
Saturday night, Mama went down to the farmers market, and they got some cheese spread. They came home with yellow squash and some zucchini and new potatoes and some things like that. So it was Mom and Daddy are over. Now they have a garden. Don't get excited. GF and Chloe Jane have a garden, but it's really done well.
It's done well this year. We're really excited about that. We're glad to have it. So come and join us for Music on the Square Saturday night.
Our hometown of Yellville is a great place. I'm telling you. Turkey Trot, New Depot, Music on the Square, all kinds of stuff.
We talked about doing a show there at the New Depot.
Yeah,
we might want to do that.
It was Sean. Sean was with Lynn, and they asked us about coming up like right before Turkey Trot and maybe filming there at the depot. So we'll talk to them about that.
That would be a wonderful idea. We'd love to have
that. Well, we've got a lot of people in Yellville watch because people mention all the time. I saw you on TV.
Yeah. Well, we might do that. If we miss this, we'll do it later in the season when it's a little cooler.
Well, October's Turkey Trot's wonderful. Turkey Trot.
Well,
we're not going to get out there in August.
You should just come down and do a show at Turkey Trot. That'd be good.
That's right.
Good.
Just be there, and when some phantom releases, lets a turkey leap to its freedom, we can go, woo, look at there. We have, the chamber has nothing to do with that, folks.
That's right.
That's right. But it would not be Turkey Trot without it. And And I'm an animal lover, but it would break my heart
Well,
to
it
see
would
the
be. It
turkey
wouldn't
trot.
be nice if the animal didn't have wings, but the turkey.
They have wings.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
They do. They do. They do.
Travis, thanks a lot.
Thank you all.
And
Thank
we
you for
welcome
having
you
us.
to come back at some other time, and we'll
Love
talk
to.
about Yellville.
Yeah.
We'd
All
love
right.
to. Appreciate
Lots
it.
of things going on over at Yellville.
And I'm
right.
sure the other chamber members aren't going to hold that against you, the statements you made about no one has any artistic
No,
ability down there.
if they do, I'll send them over to talk.
Okay, that's right.
And that'll end that discussion
no
right there.
creative, no artistic ability.
Thanks,
Okay.
Travis. We'd like to thank all the guests who have been on the show today.
Charlie's Angels and the whole bunch.
The whole bunch, and we apologize for not having Mayor David Osmond on or Bob Chester. They were scheduled to be on. I guess their schedules, I'm sure, quite busy, and they just
I know the
failed to make
mayor.
it.
You know, he's probably just talking to me. And Bob, maybe Bob will be here next week.
Hope he will be. We'll talk about that.
Bucket
Maybe
Bash
we'll
is a
find
big
out about
deal.
it.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.
We will
Good to
see you next week. Bye.